Hey guys.
Hey.
How's it going? Happy
Same old
pre-Thanksgiving.
story.
God damn!
Because this one is the last one that comes out before Thanksgiving happens, right?
Truth. That's the
For
truth,
all
Ruth.
of us motherfuckers in the U.S.
Yeah, for everyone else, that's when we celebrate colonizing.
And pilgrims and shit.
Sorry, everyone, that we have offended with our existence in the U.S.
Yeah. I was going to say a handful of things, but I'll just stop it right there.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
God.
Yeah. Trauma.
Fucking trauma. Speaking of trauma, do you want to hear my goddamn?
Yes, I do.
Well, we're just going to roll right into this one. So, I found out recently. Actually, I've kind of always known for a while now. Chelsea has been limping around. My dog, Chelsea, has been limping around. She fucking hurt herself somehow, but she's like a goddamn gazelle and jumps off at everything.
She
So,
is a goddamn gazelle.
yeah. And whenever she gets super excited, then she'll start limping. Well, she started shaking and kind of whining one night. And I told Lee, okay, we got to take her to the vet. Like, this is something wrong. So I took her to the vet. And like $1,000 later, after x-rays, fucking that's all that happened was x-rays. And it was like $1,000. She has a tore ACL and meniscus. A
She's
fucking
like an
dog.
Athlete.
Yeah, she's doing it wrong.
Is she about to get signed?
The vet was like, you can fix this with surgery, but save up because the second one always goes after. And I'm like,
What?
Tell me to save up? Yeah. So anyway, long story short, my dog might have to have surgery. Don't really know. I am like, we're fucking doing it. She's going to long live forever. I will give up all of my money to keep my dog alive and healthy and happy. And Leah's like, but I mean, like, can she just live on pain pills? And can we just like, put a cast on it?
Just take the leg.
Just hold it together?
Make her a tripod.
So we're getting
Fuck
a
that
second
leg.
opinion.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, so we're going to cut the leg off. Oh, you're getting a second opinion?
Well, I mean, I keep telling Leah, like, call the surgeon and schedule an appointment because, like, the vet looked at the things and the vet was just kind of like, meh, shit's fucked,
Yeah.
So, like,
but
give
he's
me...
not going to do the surgery. So.
Yeah, but, like, give me some options. Like, is it literally only surgery? And guess what they do?
What?
Guess what they do? They break the bone and they, like, twist it so that, like, the top bone, I don't remember any of the fucking ulnus. I don't remember the name of any of these goddamn bones. Hit the femur, So, like, I guess it, like, normally the bones kind of slide and, like, your
say that.
ACL and meniscus shit hold everything together
Okay.
and hold your kneecap in place. But she tore that shit. So her kneecap's, like, flying all over the place. And,
Do
like,
dogs have kneecaps?
yeah, they do. I saw it on an x-ray. I can share it with you guys. I took a picture. Anyway, so I guess with her case, like the bone is slipping and it's just slipping past. And that's what I'm hearing when it pops and shit. But they break the bottom bone so that it's flat so that the top bone doesn't slip. It just stops. That's the solution
That's fucking
for bigger
gross.
dogs. It's not like they just like, oh, let's just tie it all together and keep it nice and we'll make ligaments. Nope. It's just like, oh, I'll just fucking sit there and it won't slide around.
Break
By the
that
way,
shit.
By the way, I'm not a vet. This was literally what the vet said to me. So if I'm terribly wrong, just let it be known that it might be bad advice. And I am getting a second opinion. But it's like a year-long recovery. And Leah's like, well, I don't know if I want to put her through all of this when she seems okay. Like
She's not okay.
But she has good days and bad days.
Yeah.
Like I drugged her up today because the doctor or the vet gave us a ton of medicine so that she'd be comfortable and was like, let her rest. Plus, they like cranked her around. So she was sore for a couple days.
Aw.
So I've been medicating the fuck out of her. And then the last day or so, I didn't give her any meds. She is running around here like she is living her best fucking life. She's barking in my face, jumping all over the place. I'm like, bruh, you need surgery. Like, chill.
Calm down.
Chill. And then today she looked a little limpy again. I was like, I'm going to give her medicine. Lee, call the surgeon.
Is there a chance that it'll fix itself?
No. Well, this is what the vet told me. She was like, well, there's already scar tissue forming. And what will happen is scar tissue will form to help stabilize it. There's a bunch of inflammation there now to help stabilize it. But you don't want that to happen because then you can't really fix it with surgery. And then she'll be stiff, you know? And I'm like, but I mean, will she be in pain? And the vet kept saying, this is very painful for her. And I'm like, oh my God, my heart. But then you watch her jump around. I'm like,
Can't be that painful.
I don't think she's in that much pain.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, I was like 100% ready to just call the dude and schedule surgery like right now. And
Yeah.
Leah's like, let's get a second opinion. And I'm like, okay.
Well, do you want to hear my goddamn?
Yes.
So, mine is also about a pet.
Oh, motherfuck.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So, Gregory,
Is Greg okay?
my little kitty cat,
Yeah.
my second kitty cat, my
Don't you
only
tell me
other
something
cat.
bad happened to him.
What?
Don't you tell me something bad happened to him.
So nothing bad happened. Well, nothing bad happened to him.
Oh, okay.
He's still alive.
Oh, okay.
Started
good,
off strong, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So he, every once in a while, fucking spazzes out and would just "Wah!" and then hiss at nothing and then spaz the fuck out and run away.
Ghost.
So he did it a couple of times and I was like, he's a cat. Whatever. Cats are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He's never really done it before though. And he did it I don't know, once a month or something. We're like,
Once a month on a cadence.
Yeah. We're like, he's weird, right?
Yeah.
Then he started doing it more and more often. And so we were finally, okay, I'll take him to the vet. So I took him to the vet and he has a fucking calcium buildup on his teeth, his back teeth
yeah.
over here. And the guy fucking cranked it and let me see in there. And it's fucking big and gross and brown and green and inflamed
Yeah,
and red and
yeah.
nasty. And I was like, holy shit. First of all, did not see that. Second of all, oh God, can you just flick that shit off? What's
Yeah.
going on there, right?
Scrape it out of there.
Yeah, and fucking $1,000 later.
Yes.
So expensive. Vets are so expensive.
They are.
And they were like, okay, well, we can clean them. It'll be fucking $70,000 to do that. And we'll have to put them under, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. And I was like, well, first of all, this vet smells like piss. There was fucking holes in the ceiling.
There were so many holes in the ceiling. That's where I took Chell.
Why? Yeah, why can't you fix that?
And
don't
then there
like
was
that.
just an extension cord coming out of the ceiling. Were we in the same room?
Yeah, we were
And,
in the same room.
Plugged into an outlet at the top. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is where you get murdered.
Yeah, can you not?
Yeah.
And it's a maze. There's fucking boxes. I feel like that was they took me to a storage room type of thing. And they're like, just sit in here for a second.
Yeah. And then
It was
they leave you
fucking-
there forever.
They left me there forever and it was unorganized. They had me sign something and then they left and they're like, I was like, I have to go. I have to pick up my kids.
Yeah.
Let's fucking get this show on the road.
Yeah.
And then they came back in and were like, "Meh, I didn't sign. I guess you have to sign this." And then someone else came in and was like, okay, well, they're going to come and dismiss you in a little bit. And I'm like, can I just fucking walk out with my cat? What is happening? It was so unorganized. It smelled like piss. It was just gross. The receptionists were like, oh my God, let me tell you about my boyfriend. And he said that I'm so funny because my dog's name is fucking Bethany or something. But, I never call her that. If I were to call her that, she'd never listen. And I'm just like, I don't give
care.
a single fuck. Not one.
Get me out of here.
Not one entire fuck. And then the other receptionist who was taking my money, this one over here is talking to me and this one's taking my money and she's just not saying anything and she looks as dead in the face as you would be sitting next to this other person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are we done? And I had to
leave?
ask her that, are we done? While this lady is talking,
Because I
because
have to go.
I want to be done paying for this. I had put my card in and I was doing the ha ha ha, yeah, okay, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Long story short, they were like, okay, cool, we can clean his teeth, but we won't be able to get him in until sometime in December. or
Jesus.
something. Yeah.
December. I'm sorry. Did you hear how my cat gets possessed every once in a while?
Yeah. And okay, what am I supposed to do in the meantime? So they gave me antibiotics and pain meds, but great. And for a week?
Yeah.
The pain meds will last a week?
Yeah.
What the fuck am I supposed to do in the meantime? So all of that happened. That was my first time ever going to that vet. And I was like, I hate this place. It was just completely unorganized. So
Yeah.
I took him to my normal vet that I don't know why the fuck we switched, but I took him to my normal vet because I was like, listen, they're super expensive too.
Yeah.
And my normal vet was like, yo, I asked them for all the pricing and I was like, including all the shit that I already paid for, it would still be cheaper to go to my normal vet who doesn't smell like piss and isn't unorganized and is just fucking better, right?
Yeah.
So I couldn't take him. Brandon took him there. And then they told us that he has a heart murmur and he probably won't survive anesthesia if they put him under.
He's got a heart murmur?
Apparently. So I'm glad I got a second opinion because
my
what the
God.
fuck, guys? They
Yeah.
were like, everything checks out. We'll schedule him whenever the fuck we can.
Oh my God.
And they were going to put him under and do all that because you have to put a cat under to do the
Yeah.
teeth cleaning shit.
Yeah.
And he would have died, potentially.
Well, that scares me because I just let them sedate the fuck out of Chell to take some x-rays.
Good thing she didn't have a heart murmur.
Well.
But apparently he has a very pronounced heart murmur that she is quite surprised that the previous vet did not catch.
So was he like freaking the fuck out because it'd be like a shooting pain or something?
He'd like bite on the wrong side and be like, fuck, what was that? And he would like run around and hiss like he was pissed, like, fuck. Which I get it. You bite your tongue wrong and you're like, God damn it. Ooh.
Poor guy.
Yeah. My little man. Yeah.
Well, on that wonderful note.
So we're both going to spend our entire life savings on our pets.
Dude, I'm already poor as fuck and Christmas hasn't even happened.
Oh, God, I know.
But you know what? Life happens.
Yeah,
what
life
you gonna
happens.
do? What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, before we get started, there's two things we need to discuss. First of all, we just wanted to give a quick shout out to our dear friend B, who, if you're on the Facebook group, you know who she is. She's fucking amazing. She's another listener that's been with us from basically the fucking beginning.
She is a posh motherfucker, and we love her so much.
Love her so much. And if you're on the Facebook, you know she's going through some shit right now. So everybody go show her some love.
And we're thinking about you.
Yes, we love you, girl.
We love you.
Okay, and then the second thing is that we have Operation Moonblood 2.0 full fucking force right now.
Full force.
And the 2-part of Operation Moonblood is Secret Santa.
Hell yeah.
We're doing fucking Secret Santa with all the listeners. The first part is if you know somebody who needs help or if you are somebody who can give help, please reach out to us via email, isgdpodcast@gmail.com with the title Operation Moonblood 2.0 and be like, yo, I need help, or yo, I want to help somebody. Because we have a handful of families right now who need help making the holidays happen.
Yep.
You know, sometimes people have a lot of fucking kids and they ain't got no money because shit is hard.
Because their fucking pets need $57,000 worth of fucking ACL
Medical bills.
surgery.
Seriously. So we want to help connect you listeners to help each other. And also we are helping.
Yep.
We're doing the best we can. We're literally fucking scrounging all of our pod money and then throwing it at you guys. So that's why these fucking Patreon motherfuckers are amazing.
Hell yeah. So you guys are helping too.
Yeah, you don't even know it.
Yeah.
And, okay, what else? So then the Secret Santa part. So the 2-part, the
Which
second
we'll tell
part.
you about right now.
Right now. Hey, ladies and gents, guess what time it is?
What time is it?
It's that time of year again where we're going to start playing fucking Secret Santa and shit.
Hell yeah.
And we're actually going to integrate Secret Santa into our Moonblood 2.0 operation.
I love it.
So this year we've decided not only to do Operation Moonblood, where if you need help, you come let us know, or if you can give help, you come let us know, but we want to do a Secret Santa with all of our listeners. So we've partnered up with the little elves over at Elfster to help us make this happen, okay? Because last time we were doing emails and shit and it was kind of all over the place. So check it out. Elfster is the #1 Secret Santa app in the world.
In the world.
The world, okay? On this app, you get to create a free gift exchange. I don't know if you fucking heard me, but I said free.
Oh, shoot.
To make gift giving easier. And you just set the date and the budget, and Elfster takes care of the rest. They even draw names for you, which is super awesome. And because all of this is done through an app or online, it brings family and friends together no matter where they are with a virtual gift-giving exchange, which is freaking awesome because hello, pandemic, right?
Including our goddamn fam.
Hell yeah, our goddamn fam. We need to bring us all together. And we can't all be in the same place at the same time because that would just be sheer chaos. So instead, we're going to do it virtually. So on Elfster, you get to add gifts to your wish list from all the brands you love, including Amazon, Etsy, Fanatics, Nordstrom, Sephora, and Zappos. So it's really cool. A lot of cool stuff on there. You go on there, you create your wish list, and then we're going to match you up with a Secret Santa, and then you're going to actually get gifts that you want. Like somebody doesn't have to just guess what you want. There's a whole list.
I love it.
Super awesome. So go to elfster.com or download the Elfster app today and stay tuned at the end of the episode where you can find further information about Operation Moonblood 2.0.
Welcome back from that ad.
Anyway, so download Elfster so that we can fucking
Do our Secret Santa together,
Yeah.
which, by the way, is actually super fun. I spent far too much time making a list.
Agreed.
And then I went on your list because I was like, oh, I wonder what this bitch asked for.
Ooh.
And I looked at your list, and then I was like, that's some cool shit. And then I added some of your shit to my list.
I need to
'cause
go
was
look at
like,
your
hell
list.
Yeah.
So if you want to be a part of that Secret Santa extravaganza, email us with the title Elfster.
Yep.
And then we'll add you to the Secret Santa. You have till December 1st because that's when we're going to draw names. And then everybody has to purchase their fucking Secret Santa gift by the 15th.
17?
17th. You know what? Listen.
One of the teens.
Yeah, one of those. Just December 1st is the key deadline. Fucking email us so we can all get everybody in there.
Yeah.
Right now, I think we have like about 20 people.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited.
Actually, I think it's more like 30 now.
What?
Yeah.
Say what?
Oh, I said it. I'd say it again.
I need to add more people in there. We have a handful of more emails that you guys will be getting links. But anyway, so come join the Secret Santa. It'll be so fun. So on that lovely note, I think we are now ready to get down to business.
Okay, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
So this week I'm going to tell you about David Carpenter,
Ooh.
a.k.a. the Trailside Killer.
Oh, trail side. Mm-hmm. Are we going to be hiking, walking, running,
We're going to be hiking, girl. All right, so David Carpenter.
Okay.
David was born in San Francisco, California in May of 1930.
That's an oldie.
Yeah, and he had a pretty rough childhood.
Okay.
His father was an alcoholic, and his whose father isn't, you know? You know?
You know?
No.
Listen, we've all been there.
But his father was an alcoholic, and his mother was described as very, quote, domineering.
Okay.
And both were physically abusive to David.
Dang it.
He developed a stutter at a young age, which led to a lot of bullying from his peers, and it made it hard for him to make friends.
All I'm thinking about is... Today, Junior.
I knew you were going to say it. I almost said it at the same time as you, and I wish I would have fucking followed through. My mouth made the shape, and it would have been fucking dead on. I wish I would have done it. Okay, so it made it hard for him to make friends, right?
Yeah.
His parents also forced him to take ballet and violin lessons,
Well.
which also led to a lot of teasing from his peers. So now David began to wet the bed and also had a habit of torturing animals.
God damn
so we know where this is going.
Did he
right?
light fires?
No. No, he only had 2 of the 3.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So in 1947, at the age of 17, turns out he molested 2 of his younger cousins.
Ooh.
And he was caught and was sent to California Youth Authority for the molestation, which
Is
is
it like juvie?
it's basically juvie.
Or like a rehab?
Yeah. Basically like
Group home?
Yeah.
All right.
After a year of being held
Juvied.
there, yeah. He was released, and of course, he continued to molest children.
Yeah.
I don't know whose children or what, but he continued to partake in these fucking awful activities.
He continued to dabble in diddles.
I wish he wouldn't, but yes, he did. He did. Played a little game of Risk.
Sorry.
Oh, we're assholes. This is why people fucking for the first time listen to our show and then they leave a 1-star motherfucking review and they're like, joking about child molestation is not funny. And we're like, the reference.
It wasn't
Dane
us.
Cook. It's always Dane Cook.
First of all, that was Dane Cook.
Yeah, be mad at Dane. Okay. So on that note,
Sorry for offending everyone or anyone.
I'm not. I'm happy with my life. I know who I am as a person. All right. So he continued to molest children until around 1955 when he got married to a woman by the name of Ellen Heedle,
Okay.
who was 19.
Okay. How old is he?
Don't know. Don't want to do the math. He's older.
30
but not
to
like
55?
a lot.
He's 25.
At the age... Okay, wait. I can do this math. So he's 25. She's 19.
All right. Not incredibly
Whatever.
big.
Yeah. Seems pretty typical.
Yeah.
He and his wife eventually had 3 kids of their own, and David worked various jobs to keep his family afloat. He was a salesman, a printer, and at one point he was a member of the Coast Guard before he was honorably discharged.
Honorably.
I don't know for what
Okay.
or why. David constantly demanded sex from his wife.
Don't like that.
She claims around 3 times a night.
Jesus.
I've got to fucking go to bed, bro. We got
Sir?
3 kids.
Yeah, we got shit to do.
Later, loser.
Yeah. Also, what are you trying to make another one? Get
No.
out of here.
Wata.
Yeah, it's too many kids.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
So when he didn't get what he wanted, he began to stalk women who would cross his path.
That sucks.
In July of 1960, he made friends with a coworker of his who was a woman by the name of Lois DeAndrade. He picked her up at a bus stop one day because he had invited her over to meet his new baby. Because, like I said, he had 3 kids. He was making a lot of babies. He had a new one.
All right.
And they were coworkers and they were friends. Turns out Lois was actually a friend of the family. Like, she knew the wife and everything. So she felt comfortable riding with him to go meet this newborn.
Okay.
So they agreed he would go pick her up at a bus stop. Like, go wait at the bus stop. I'll come pick you up and I'll take you to meet the newest member. So she gets in the car and he began to drive her down a deserted road, like not the direction of her house.
Don't like that.
And she was like, what goes on here? This isn't fucking right. So he led her into some woods in Presidio Park where he bound her with a clothesline and he attempted to rape her.
Ugh.
She fought back and he proceeded to beat her with a hammer,
Jesus.
striking her in the head several times.
This is his friend?
This is his coworker
/ friend.
/ friend, family friend.
God.
Yes.
That's fucked up.
He ended up stabbing her in the hand somehow, like through the struggle of everything. He obviously was trying to stab her, and I'm guessing she like tried to block it.
Yeah.
But during this entire fucking endeavor, torture, whatever the fuck you want to call it, a military patrol officer happened to come across him committing this crime.
Oh, shit.
So evidently the officer had seen the car turning down the dirt road and he knew that nobody was supposed to be there. So he was like, I'm going to follow this fucker and see what's up. And so when he walked across David, he interrupted him and David pulled out a gun and shot at the military officer, but fucking missed him.
Oh, my God.
And the officer obviously returned fire and hit David in the stomach and in the leg.
What the fuck?
Right? David was injured, but he survived. And so did Lois.
Holy shit.
Isn't that fucking crazy? So David was sentenced to 14 years for the assault with intent to commit murder and 7 years for kidnapping, rape, and attempted murder.
Doesn't it suck that you get 14 years
Yeah.
because she didn't die?
Yeah, like, can you just give him life?
Yeah.
Because this fucker's about to go do some shit.
Yeah, but like had she died, then he would have been given 25 to life.
Whatever. Yeah. But I mean,
like-
she's really lucky to live.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
She's really lucky to live. But like,
why does that make a difference in the sentencing?
Yeah, why would that make a difference?
'Cause he didn't
tried
actually
to
commit murder?
But
Yeah.
he tried to.
I know.
If the fucking intent is there, and you have determined that the intent is there because you sentenced him with the intent,
Yeah. I know. I don't get it either. It's all these invisible fucking rules that
it's
we're all making up.
fucking stupid. I don't like it.
I don't like it
I
either.
don't like that at all.
I don't like it either.
Like, just because you weren't good at what you were trying to do, then
Yeah.
you get off easy? Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You're just going to get better at it. Or
Lock 'em
try
up.
harder.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I know. That's exactly what this dude's about to do. All right. So, like I said, Lois survived the attack. She had metal plates put in her head.
Jesus.
And she lost her sense of smell.
Oh, that sucks.
But she went on to have a family of her own. And she gave birth to a woman by the name of Lisa Rinna,
All right.
who is one of the Real Housewives on Bravo's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which I'm fucking addicted to watching. All of the Real Housewives, especially Beverly Hills. Beverly. And I had actually watched, so this came up on one of the episodes a while ago, a couple seasons ago maybe. Mm-hmm. And they had mentioned that she survived an attack from a serial killer. And I was like, what the fuck? And I Googled this person's, like, Googled it and found who he was. And I was like, I'm going to cover this case someday. And then I totally fucking forgot about it. But Lois, who is on the actual show, sorry, I'm going off on a fucking tangent. I'm like fangirling right now. Mm-hmm. But Lois, who's actually on the show, is like the coolest fucking old lady. Like, I hope to be like her someday. She's fun. She dances, whatever. She's cute. She's funny. And she's down to earth. And like kind of gets all the
Lois
girls.
is the mom or the girl on The Real Housewives?
The mom. The girl
Okay.
on The Real Housewives. Her name is Lisa. But.
Sorry, don't watch the show.
Yeah. Fucking, I wish you would.
I know. I won't.
Tiffany does, so Tiffany's geeking out right now. But Lois actually just passed away this past Monday
Oh, shit.
on November 15th.
Aw.
She was like 93, I think. But she was fucking kicking it all the way to the end.
Hell
so
yeah.
I hope that someday I can be half as cool as her. But this, obviously, David's going to turn out to be a serial killer, and there's much more I'm going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
She was his first victim, and she survived.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? And she went on to have kids and stuff. And like her kids were like, Mom's got metal plates and can't smell shit. And then eventually as they got older, they found out why. Like Mom survived a serial killer attack.
That's fucking insane.
Insane. And she thought it was her friend. Like, I trusted this guy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. All right. So while David was in prison, his wife divorced him. And he was diagnosed as having a sociopathic personality disorder.
Oh, shit.
After serving only 7 years, he was released.
He's a sociopath, but he's going to serve less than half the time.
This home dude, I'm telling you, fucking shit, man. Exactly. Less than half the time. Got out. He remarries, but as you can guess, that marriage isn't so great either, and it doesn't last long.
Yeah.
During this time, he was investigated as possibly being the Zodiac Killer,
Oh, shit.
but he had eventually been cleared because he was incarcerated during the period of time that the Zodiac was like committing the crimes and everything.
Yeah.
But like, you're gonna fucking let this guy out, and you're like, nah, you might be the goddamn Zodiac Killer.
Yeah, right?
Like he's matching all the fucking profiles and shit.
We're going to let him into the world and see what happens.
Low key kind of looks like the picture, but I think everybody during that time did because of the glasses.
Yeah. Didn't they find the Zodiac Killer?
Well, that's what we read is like they found him, but then
But no other media attention was given to that.
no, so that makes me kind of suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe they just think they have, but they don't have any like DNA evidence, so they can't like.
I thought it was by DNA. Or
I thought it was just they
familial
like
DNA.
used the dude's name to break the cipher, and you need the name in order to have the cipher, and then they found some shit. I don't fucking know.
I don't
I
know.
thought so too, but what's going on with that, guys?
Yeah, I don't remember. And I feel like that would have been bigger news. Right?
Yeah, so that makes me a little suspicious on what's going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
So he starts to stalk and attack women again because he's out of prison. He's an asshole.
And his wife won't bone him 3 times a
Yeah,
night.
he's not having the best marriage, whatever. The group of events that I'm about to tell you, it's not clear what happened, when, what fucking order, but I'm just gonna rattle it off. It's not even the fucking crimes I'm gonna dive into yet. This guy is just fucking crazy.
Okay.
So, at some point, he rammed his car into another woman's car, and when she got out of it, he attacked her and tried to rape her.
Jesus.
But she fought back, so he stabbed her, and somehow she was able to run away
Oh my God.
and was able to remember his license plate number.
wow.
Right? That same day of that attack, he broke into another woman's home, kidnapped her, raped her, and then stole her car
Jesus.
on February 3rd. That's a lot of fucking raping. Okay, so, well, I guess the first was attempted rape. Then, some days later, he stole another woman's car and raped her, and the 3-year-old child was present during during the attack. Yeah, but he never harmed the child.
Well, I mean, physically.
Obviously, yeah, exactly. Like, didn't attack or kill or anything like that to the child.
Yeah.
And that same day, he was arrested and he was captured and arrested.
Oh, good.
So he eventually got caught. I think it was like those all happened like really quick in a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, that's not even the crimes I'm about to dive into. I'm just trying to give you a little like fucking background. Dude is doing some weird ass shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so he attempted to kill somebody. He goes out and he does all this raping and shit. He gets caught again, like gets captured.
And they were like, hey, it's you again. Don't worry. You've already done your time.
Yeah,
Go
right?
back out there.
Well, while he's awaiting trial for all of this shit that he just did,
Yeah.
he tried to escape from jail with 4 other inmates.
Okay.
But he was ultimately caught. He pled guilty via some sort of plea bargain that they had set up, and he was convicted of only robbery and kidnapping, not any kind of rape or anything.
Okay.
Soon after his conviction, he was paroled. So I don't know how much time he got,
Yeah.
but he didn't fucking matter because he was paroled into a halfway house. And in May of 1979, that's when he's living in this halfway house, he started taking computer printing courses, and he eventually got a job as a typesetter instructor. So you're people. You fucking weird people, Aaron.
We are not like you. We're different, but I'm not like him either. He's different.
Yeah, he's real different. Okay.
But there are a lot of crazies in the
Yes.
printing world.
I would agree. It is a special kind of world.
It is.
You printers.
You printers.
Okay, so he's working as a typesetter instructor.
All right. Instructor. All right. You're going to left justify here.
Yeah, and then these are called text rivers.
That's pretty good.
Thanks. I learned it from you.
You're welcome.
Here is where he begins to escalate to fucking murder, okay? So he's out and about in a halfway house. His first victim was 44-year-old Etta Kane, who on August 19th, 1979, spent the afternoon hiking the trails of Mount Tamalpais, which overlooks the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, okay.
She never returned home from her hike, and her husband reported her missing right away.
Mm-hmm.
The police immediately...
Where was husband during this hike?
he's fucking chilling at home. He's like, you know what?
I don't hike.
That
You
shit
hike.
sounds hard.
Yeah.
I'd like to chill at home.
I feel like you're definitely not supposed to hike alone.
I don't know what he was doing. He could have been at work. He could have been fucking
Anywhere.
hiking a different trail.
Don't hike alone, ladies.
Yeah.
Hiking
Oh,
a
God,
different
hard
trail.
rule. Well,
I'm going to go
listen,
do the Black Diamond.
This is this is like the 70s, right? Late 70s?
Yeah, this is before you were supposed to not hike alone.
Yeah, like when
like-
women could do shit alone.
Be cautious with your body.
Yeah.
And all your holes.
Yeah. Police immediately sent canine units out to search for her, and they come back empty-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Empty pod. Then the next morning, because it got dark, right? So the next morning, they organize a second search, and they comb the trails, and that is when they find Etta's naked body in the kneeling position.
What?
She had been shot once in the back of the head, execution style.
Oh, God.
It was clear that her killer had rummaged through her purse and stole her credit cards and a pair of sunglasses.
Rude.
Why do you have your purse on a hike?
Maybe it's like a fanny pack.
Maybe it's not like a hike that we're thinking, and maybe it's just trails that you can walk. Like, you know, in Hawaii where it's like you're going to take this fucking trail down to the coast
Yeah.
and there's chickens.
Yeah. Maybe it's like mission trails. Like, oh, we're going on a hike, but it's
Yeah.
not a hike.
Yeah.
It's just like a walk. There's a
Yeah.
bridge.
Yeah. I still
there's
probably
a
wouldn't take my
path.
purse for that, but anyway, okay.
I mean, I would carry like my phone, and if you didn't have a pocket, I guess you'd need a purse, but I'd probably do like a fanny pack situation.
Maybe that's what they meant. But also, I'm like saying all this, and I don't even own a fucking purse that I would bring anywhere. I'm like, I wouldn't bring a purse on a hike. Well, you don't even have a fucking purse to bring on a hike.
You don't carry purses.
Yeah, like, duh, idiot. I don't know what the fuck you do with your shit if you're going to go on a hike.
Try and fit it all in your pockets, obviously.
Sounds about right. That's what
Yeah.
I do. Okay, so he stole her sunglasses. Thankfully, I guess she had not been sexually assaulted.
Wow, but she was nude?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Wow.
What if he got like interrupted or something?
He doesn't seem like a guy who has a lot of reservations about that.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about it that much. I was just like, wow, that's fucking crazy.
Maybe she fought back a lot and he was like, I just got to kill her. Like, it's not going to.
Yeah,
not gonna
maybe
happen.
that was not the appeal. Like, she had to be alive. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I have those answers. But
Okay.
the following month in September, David was released from the halfway house that he was living in, even though he's still going out there murdering people and shit.
Yeah, they're obviously not keeping a real close eye on him.
They are not keeping close tabs. Like, where the fuck is David?
Yeah, where the fuck is David? Like, isn't there a curfew? I guess he's going out during the day because, like, who hikes trails at night, especially women alone?
Yeah, solid points. And they had searched for her during the daylight.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But, like, are you not like, hey,
I don't know.
check into work and also check out of the house? Like, aren't they supposed to keep an eye on them?
I feel like the one rule, too, would be like, you can't have a gun.
I feel like it's a hard rule. Maybe he's not keeping it at the house.
Stashing it
This
in the woods.
is the 80s?
Yeah.
They
Well,
didn't have
It's
rules.
like 79. Yeah, they don't have rules. They're just like, well, then you live here now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
It's
so
California, though. I don't know.
toss up.
Yeah.
Total toss up. So now he's not living in the halfway house, but he needs a place to live. So he moves in with his parents,
Okay.
who evidently were like, come live with us.
Yeah.
On October 21st, 1979, 23-year-old Mary Frances Bennett was out for a jog when David ambushed her and he began to stab her
Oh, God.
25 times.
That's a lot of times.
That's so many times. She screamed, long, agonizing screams, and nearby golfers heard the cries and ignored them.
What?
Yeah. This is all during the day again. David buried her in a shallow grave using branches to help like hide her body. A group of hikers came across a trail of blood,
Oh, my God.
like a clue.
Yeah.
And then they followed the blood and found her body immediately. She was still warm,
Oh, my God.
but had died.
I would be terrified.
To come across a freshly dead body.
Yeah, because that means that a person is freshly around
Yeah.
that has just murdered a person.
Yeah. And they could murder you.
Yeah, for seeing some shit.
The hell? Police officers who like responded to the scene described her as being butchered because he had like attacked her so ferociously.
Oh, God.
Mary had just moved to the area after graduating as an accountant and was starting her career when she was murdered. So she was like fresh to the area, just taking a fucking jog. And he just stabbed, like he didn't, I don't think he raped her or anything. No, he just stabbed her. Like he just killed her.
So now it's like a thrill killing thing. It's not even just like sexual satisfaction. Not even just. It's not even sexual satisfaction. It's just like, I'm going to fucking kill people.
Like attacking women during
Yeah.
the day. Yeah.
Does he have a thing against women?
Maybe his mom was like, domineering or
Yeah.
whatever. So
Yeah.
maybe he felt the need to like dominate women.
Oh, God.
I'm not quite sure. Yeah. But also, like, I mean, when you're doing this in the daytime, it's probably all part of his fucking MO, like his thing to like, was he gonna rape her?
It's got to be like...
It's got to be sexually motivated, right? Not that I'm.
I mean, it must have been at first because he attempted to rape and murder his friend.
Yep.
Maybe just like the act of it then brings him back to like a sexual satisfaction.
I think maybe you had. I mean, of course, we're all speculating wildly, and neither of us are,
Scientists.
Yeah, we're not scientists. But I think maybe you were onto something. Maybe he like gets interrupted, or she fought back too much, or something, and
Like
then
it becomes not worth it.
and then he's like, fuck,
Yeah. Or if she was screaming long, agonizing screams.
and he's like, fuck,
someone's going to hear this.
this isn't going according
gotta
to
get
my
outta here.
plan.
Yeah. Wonder why he does it in the middle of the day.
Dude,
that's
He was
how you get
described
caught.
as having that like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Is that the right order to say those in? Kind of personality where like he would be super calm and normal, and then all of a sudden just like fucking
Ragey.
rage. Yeah. So I don't know.
Sounds like a printer.
Yes. Yes. Agreed. Now, her death, Mary's death, wouldn't be linked to David for decades.
Holy shit.
So the police find her and they don't know who her killer is. And her family later on, like this is kind of like a little snippet later on when David is caught, her family thinks like, oh, David could be her killer.
yeah.
Like it's very probable, but they won't find this out for decades that he was.
Oh my God. That would suck.
So then David takes a little break from killing, and he didn't strike again until March of 1980. So he took a couple months off when he ambushed Barbara Schwartz as she was out walking her dog.
The
Girl's
fuck?
just trying to get a chore done, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He hid behind a fucking tree.
Oh, that's
And
terrifying.
as she passed by, he leapt out and attacked her. Leapt. He attacked her.
He jumped.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not the important part.
How did he get to her?
How did he surprise her?
Did he sprint out? Did he jazz hands out?
Fucking square boxed out.
Fucking tap dance out? Wasn't he in ballet? He just did some pirouettes.
That's what they should have called him, the Ballet Killer.
Yeah.
The Trailside Killer.
Yeah.
So anyway, he attacks Barbara, and there happened to be another woman jogging by or in the area and witnessed the whole thing.
Holy
and
shit.
She ran for help.
Yeah.
However, by the time that she returned, Barbara was already dead and David was gone. He was
Oh my
nowhere to
God.
be found.
But also, well, at least she got away. Like the
yeah.
jogger.
Yeah, that's scary, right?
Ugh.
The jogger was able to give a description of a slim man around the age of 25.
Okay.
However, neither of these were actually very accurate. So it wasn't a very good description. I guess
Yeah.
he wasn't slim and he was not 25. So it didn't lead to the police actually catching him.
Yeah, he's like 50 at this point, isn't he?
I don't fucking know. 1980.
Yep.
Yeah, solid fucking math. That is a lot of work. So the jogger gave a description. It wasn't a very good description. They don't catch him.
Yeah.
They did find some prison-issued prescription glasses at the scene, so it made investigators look at convicted sex offenders, but they never tied the crimes to David. It just kind of gave him a little hint of like, this person's been to prison or jail,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
A
But
few-
they were like, but David never killed anybody.
Yeah, it couldn't be David. It is mind-boggling to me how long this guy got away with doing this shit.
Yeah.
Before they were like, hold the fuck up.
Do you think it could be this guy who's psychotic and
This guy over here doing some fucked up shit?
yeah, has a history of this exact thing?
Yeah, right?
No? Probably
No,
not.
fucking carry on. So a few days later, after the attack on Barbara, some local boys found a bloody boning knife near the scene, and it was covered in Barbara's blood, so they found the murder weapon.
Oh, God.
But they still weren't able to catch David. David was actually injured in the attack, but he explained to anybody who fucking would listen that he had gotten the injury in a robbery.
Like he was robbed?
Actually, that's a very good point. I was like, he's just telling fucking people he's robbing people. And everybody just was like, okay, cool, makes sense.
Like, oh, it's David.
Fucking David robbing people. I don't know,
Oh,
but
I got this when I mugged a guy.
yeah. Whatever explanation he gave, nobody fucking questioned it. They were
Yeah.
just like, okay, sounds right. By October of that year, he struck again. So now it's October 15th, 1980. 36-year-old Ann Alderson was hiking in the woods of Mount Tamalpais State Park, overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge, and ran into David. Not much is really known about this encounter, but he raped her and shot her execution style,
Oh, God.
much like he did Etta. Ann's remains wouldn't be found for over a year.
Holy shit.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
She's
And-
on a fucking trail.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
well, I know, but I'm sure he like took them off of the main trail. You're like in woods and stuff, so like
he did it in the middle of the day. I don't know if this one was.
No, yeah, they're all like in the middle of the day. It's blowing my fucking mind. So she was found in the kneeling position as well.
Mm-hmm.
Eyewitnesses stated that there had been a strange 50-year-old man hanging around the park, but the description wasn't very descriptive. And so obviously nobody was like, I say, what? That's David.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, what did he look like? I don't know. He looked 50.
Yeah, exactly. So mid-October, couple fucking days, maybe a week later, 19-year-old Richard Stowers and 18-year-old Cynthia Morrell had took a hiking trip to Point Reyes National Seashore Park, and they go missing. Richard was a Coast Guard, and Cynthia was a recent high school graduate who was very popular, who was a cheerleader, very loved by the community.
Yeah.
So they're missing, right? They go hiking, and they're missing. We all know fucking David did something, but the world doesn't know.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on November 28th, 1980, so like a month later, 22-year-old Diane O'Connell and 25-year-old Shauna May also go hiking in Point Reyes National Seashore Park when they run into David. He raped and shot both of the women. Diane was actually hiking in a group of hikers that like went up in groups, you know? And I'm guessing maybe the trails were narrow or something because she was left alone long enough to be fucking abducted by David.
My God.
But so she went hiking with this group, but she never came back down to like the meeting point. So they obviously knew that she was missing.
Yeah.
Between 3:10 p.m. and 3:20 p.m., all of the hikers heard several gunshots, so that's likely when she was killed. Rangers started to comb the park looking for the missing girls, both of them, and one searcher saw a shoe sticking out of some bushes.
Oh, no.
When he looked closer, it turned out to be two bodies, Richard Stowers and Cynthia Morrell, so the couple who had gone missing the month before.
Yeah.
Can you imagine looking for a missing hiker and coming across two dead bodies and you're like,
Oh, we weren't even looking for these ones.
what the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So they were laying face down in some of the underbrush. That same day, both Diane and Shauna were found laying face down right next to each other in the fucking same park.
Oh, my God.
David had stuffed underwear in Diane's mouth and nose. I don't know how the nose also, but it was stuffed, while leaving another pair of blood-stained underwear on her arm. I don't know if it was like tied on her or what. That's the only detail I have.
Gross.
She had been strangled with a piece of wire or cord while she was still alive, so that's how she died. Both her and Shauna had been shot in the head. Shauna had ligature marks on her wrists, and semen was found in her.
Ugh.
It was determined that Diane was also raped, but no semen was left in her. So I'm guessing, like, perhaps he attacked Diane, was in the process of raping her, and then he stopped and started to rape Shauna.
Gross.
And that is where he stopped, finished. Turns out these women didn't actually know each other.
What?
They didn't fucking know each other. So the speculation is that Diane was being attacked and raped and whatever, and then Shauna jumped in to stop it, and he overtook Shauna too, and then killed her too.
Oh, fuck. That sucks.
That sucks so bad. This whole time I thought that they were friends also, and they were like in the same hiking group. They were two totally different hikers, same day, had no fucking clue of each other, and the speculation is that they ran into each other. Like
That
one
sucks.
witnessed the other's attack, tried to help, and then got attacked. Yeah.
Oh,
Super
that
sucks.
sucks.
Super sucks. Shell casings found at the scene of Richard and Cynthia's murder, where they found their bodies, matched the same shell casings that were found at Ann Alderson's crime scene.
Okay.
Now, Turns out this gun ended up belonging to a person by the name of Molly Prunell, who purchased the gun and gave it to David as payment to him because he had provided her some items for her to sell at her flea market or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, as payment, she was like, okay, sure, I'll buy you a fucking gun. Worst idea ever.
Ma'am,
The fuck?
you just bought someone a murder weapon.
Seriously. David obviously couldn't buy a gun with his past record, so by getting her to get it for him, he gets his hand on his fucking murder weapon.
Yeah.
Now, it's March 29th, 1981,
Okay.
and David has a new job at a print shop in Hayward, California.
Mm-hmm.
A pair of friends, 20-year-old Ellen Hansen and 20-year-old Stephen Hurl, were walking in the Henry Cowell Redwood State Park when they came across David. David overcame the pair and sexually assaulted Ellen. He then shot them both, killing Ellen instantly. But Stephen, who got shot in the neck, he ended up surviving.
Holy shit.
Stephen was able to get a very detailed, accurate description of David because I guess the attack kind of took some time because he was there when he was like, when David was
Raping.
sexually assaulting,
Yeah.
yes, Ellen. They were friends for the record. It didn't state that they were like a couple or anything, but
Either way,
either way,
I'd still be pretty pissed if someone
fucking
raped my friend.
traumatizing. Yeah.
Trauma.
So he was able to get an accurate description of David, but it would take a few more months before he would get caught. At this point, the public is being made aware that nature trails like are fucking dangerous as hell.
Off limits. If
Yeah.
you're a lady, don't go on them.
Exactly.
If you're a dude, probably not either.
Yeah, there's someone out there fucking killing people.
Yeah.
And that's where he got the Trailside Killer name by the media. So, obviously, trails are a little hard to come by now because people are being cautious. So, David switches up his MO a little bit. And he lured in Heather Skaggs, who was 20, who was a coworker of his at that print shop.
Rude.
Fucking rude. I guess office gossip was that David was like this creepy old dude hitting on the cute young coworker. But Heather had no fucking clue that David was actually hitting on her or anything. Was just like, oh, he's just being nice.
Yeah. I remember being 20.
Yeah, exactly. Working with a bunch of old dudes. She was in the market for a used car. And wouldn't you know it, David had a friend who was selling a car.
Hell yeah.
Allegedly. So he offered to give her a ride to help her check out the car and to even loan her money so that she could buy the car. So she took up the offer, and that was the last time that anyone saw her alive. In May of 1981, hikers in Big Basin State Park found her remains. So how long ago is this? March, April, May. So 2 months later. So 2 months later, they find her remains. She was nude. You okay?
Yeah, but like, wasn't David investigated because he was the last person to be seen alive with her? And everyone was like, yeah, she was going with David
Oh, yeah.
to this guy's house to buy a car. And then when they were like, hey, David, who's this guy with a car? He was like, what?
What are you talking about?
I don't know anyone with a car.
What are you talking about? I just dropped her off. Yeah, I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
So when Heather was found, she was nude and semen was found inside of her.
Ew,
So
what?
she had been raped. She had died from a shot right to the head, like the other victims. Obviously, David is super suspicious now because he was the last person to see Heather alive.
Yeah.
And also, side note, he went to dinner in the opera that night that he killed Heather, as if like nothing had happened.
Just a normal Tuesday.
Just gonna go to the opera.
Also, fancy.
Right? By this time, the FBI is involved, and they're keeping a really close eye on David because of his sexual offenses in the past and everything else. They're like,
And the fact that they were like, these fucking bullet casings match these other ones.
that's pretty interesting. And also, this person knows David.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm telling you that like that person bought the gun for David after the fact, like knowing that after the fact. But this is kind of all happening at once. Like it's happening like sometimes the same day. He killed like fucking 2 people in one day, I guess multiple times. But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's kind of all
This is
mushed
all
together.
pretty quick.
Yeah. But they arrest him. I'm not sure on what basis other than like he was the last one to be seen with Heather, But they search his car, and that's where they find a bunch of guides for local hiking trails. They later find that he had left a .38 caliber gun with a friend, and it was discovered that that gun was used in his killings and everything. And I guess I don't know who the friend was, but I'm speculating that that friend was the same person who bought the gun. So they find the gun, and they're like, oh, this gun matches all of these bullet casings at this murder scene. And that person's like, oh, funny you should say that because
Here's the thing.
this is my gun, technically.
But it's also not.
Yeah, but I bought it for David.
Had given it to this guy.
Exactly.
And he gave it back.
Yeah, I don't want your fucking murder weapon,
This
bro.
one's used.
Could you just hold this?
No.
On July 31st, 1981, he was charged and convicted of 5 counts of murder, rape, and attempted rape. He was convicted of 5 counts of first-degree murder for Richard Stowers, Cynthia Moreland, Shauna May, Diane O'Connell, and Ann Alderson.
Holy shit.
Yeah, sorry, there's so many names, guys. This guy was doing some fucking shit.
I guess.
He also was found guilty of raping 2 of the women and attempting to rape a third, and he was sentenced to death in the gas chamber. So that was all of those people.
Holy
right?
shit.
Later,
Death in the gas chamber. It's like 1980 something?
fucking right.
In California?
Yeah. San Quentin, motherfucker.
Wow, okay.
Later, he was tried and convicted of the murders of Ellen Hansen and the murder and rape of Heather Skaggs.
Mm-hmm.
He was also found guilty of attempted murder of Stephen Hurdle, the guy who was shot in the neck and was actually able to identify him and is the one who eventually got him all fucking tied to all this shit, like got him captured. He was never convicted of the murders for Etta Kane, who was a hiker, and Barbara Schwartz, the one walking her dog. But the evidence is very strong against him that he had committed these murders. In 2009, DNA evidence was made available to reevaluate if he had committed the murder of Mary Frances Bennett, who was the accountant who was jogging and screaming really loud. And it was a match. So in 2012, he was found guilty of her murder as well. And like I
Wow.
said, her family always speculated that it was him, and they didn't get that closure till 2012.
That's fucking crazy.
Right? As of June 2017, he was still on death row in San Quentin and was the oldest member there.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he's still alive, according to Wikipedia, but I don't really fucking know for sure. I didn't dig that hard. There are 2 other murders of which David is suspected of committing and who David had easy access to during their deaths. However, he has never officially been linked to those crimes. I didn't go through and write everything down, but essentially it was like he either worked with them or worked close to them, or his work was involved with them. Like, oh, I'm a printer and I'm going to deliver this paper to your job.
He had seen them before at some point. They had crossed paths.
Or he had access to have seen them very easily.
Yeah.
So it's pretty strong evidence that he probably committed these murders as well.
That fucking sucks.
Stephen Hurdle and Lois Renna were the only 2 surviving victims of the 12 known attacks.
Holy shit.
Isn't that... I said Lois Renna because I guess eventually she got married, but it was, I said her maiden name in the beginning.
Yeah.
Isn't that...
It's interesting that
fucking wild, right?
that a man survived, the only man.
Well, yeah, I wonder if he, shot at him and thought he was dead, and then he, waited and then ran and got help.
I don't know.
Can you imagine being shot in the neck and then having to, play it cool for a while? Just act like nothing's happening.
Everything's fine over here. I'm just dead. Ugh, God. Well, I mean, he could have been unconscious
Could have been.
and then, come
Came
to
to.
later, which would be probably better for life.
For not being remurdered.
Yeah, not being reattempted to murdered.
Yeah, this guy. Okay, so like I was saying, I mean, the only real motive could possibly be sexual motive, right?
Yeah.
Everybody who was attacked, he didn't fucking care though if there were more than one person. He was not concerned with being caught. It was the daytime
Yeah.
on hiking trails. In
And the
fact,
women were loud.
the women, he was just whatever, this is what we're going to do.
That's terrifying. That's something fucked up in your brain to be like, this is fine.
Yeah, and then did he make the women kneel and then shoot them execution style?
I would assume. Now, when you say they're found in a kneeling position, I always imagine that they had been kneeling and then were shot and fell over. But do you think they're actually up?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But why?
Well, power.
Yes, I think we're going back to this. I like how we always try to speculate and figure it out. Why did
It's
they
because I want it to make sense.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense.
Well, and
because
if it's
I'm not
random, it's scarier.
Yeah, I'm not in their brain.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense. And exactly, if it's random, it's scarier. That'll happen.
Do you think he had a
walk
god
outside.
complex in the fact of doing it during the day and not caring if he technically gets caught because he'll just shoot at fucking people or whatever? Was that part of the power trip?
I mean, probably.
Like, he shot at a military dude.
Like,
Instead
you
of being
think-
like, oh, and running away, he was
Right.
like, bang, bang, motherfucker.
Like, you think that you're safe and okay in a group on
Yeah.
a hiking trail.
Yeah. You would think.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It
shit,
takes
man.
away everything. It takes away all of your sense of security and your
They
safety.
found her same day, didn't they? Yeah, they found her same day. Both of the girls, Diane and Shauna, found same day. Same fucking day that they were killed.
That's crazy.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
There's just some dude hiding in the bushes, and he's like,
I don't like that at all.
nope, I hate it.
I
Hate
don't
it.
like that at all.
Hate it. Heard it. You know what sucks? He's got 3 kids. He's got 3 kids. Those poor kids.
Hopefully they're all right.
Well, yeah, that's the fucked up thing is like we have to say hopefully they're all right. Like just because you're related doesn't make you. I mean, I guess the only way you could be predispositioned would be like genetics, like mentally genetics or whatever. But like, fuck, man, how are you going to be all right? Your dad did that shit. That's fucked up.
I mean, either which way, they're going to have some kind of trauma about it.
That's called memories.
yeah.
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 Fuck.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Or just knowing that was something that your dad did.
yeah.
That sucks.
And they're like, I don't want to fucking talk about it. Anyway, so if you want to check out pictures pertaining to my case, go to isgdpodcast.com. And while you're there, join the Patreon. For as little as $1, you get 1 extra episode every month, plus access to all the back episodes. Also, if you'd like, and you were like, hey, I want to see video of all this cool ass shit that's going on inside of this she shed
I want to see Erin attempting to not yawn into the microphone.
every 5 seconds because we recorded 2 episodes in one night, that is $10. All it costs is $10.
You can see all the way to the back of my throat for $10.
What a steal! But also, you get access to all the other back episodes. So literally, you're getting fucking all this extra content. It's unedited, so you get all the weird shit in between, all the tangents and the rants. It's totally fucking worth it.
Also, we should mention we have a package.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
So if you don't want to stay through this wrap up,
yeah.
you're free to go. But if you want to hear us listen to a package,
Yeah, we're going to open a package.
hold that shit.
Yeah, we're going to open this shit up. From Australia.
Ooh.
Okay, so also while you're on our website, go check out our merchandise, buy some shit, sport it, tell your friends about us, do all that cool shit. Also, join us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at ISGD Podcast. Come join the goddamn pod group on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. We all hang out and chat and, fucking talk about other things. Not only true crime, we're all friends. It's where we get to be friends. And you can email us at isgdpodcast@gmail.com. And what will we do there? I don't remember, but you can
Elfster and Moonblood.
that's right.
And
Elfster
holiday
Moonblood.
cards.
And holiday cards. All these things. You need to come
All
email
of the
us.
things.
Can you tell we're tired? Also, this
tired.
is going to sound super edited. Guaranteed this is one string of me talking, and this is just how I'm talking right now because it is fucking late and I am tired.
Yep.
So, finally, last but not least, you guys can snail mail us at,
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
and that is where we will fucking pick up shit like this awesome package that we're about to open.
Hell yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yep. Who's this from, by the way?
I don't know.
Ooh, what is this?
What is the Aurora Collective? What? Why are you so excited?
I don't know. I was just making cool sounds.
Oh, that's okay.
Ooh,
you
it's
gotta-
wrapped again?
Yeah.
Why is there so much plastic?
I don't know.
I'm so excited.
It's compostable bag. That's radical.
That is super radical. Does it say that?
Be rad. Reuse this bag.
Ooh, okay.
That's what it says.
Oh, okay, Susan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, the Aurora Collective.
Somebody took care to fucking package this
That's right.
quite nicely.
That's right. This shit's coming from afar.
Oh,
Afar.
God damn it. Another box?
Just what I've always wanted. It looks
pink.
like a donut
It
box.
does look like a donut box.
Or a cake box.
Oh my god.
What?
It smells like cake.
Is it
I
cake?
can smell cake. I don't know which side is up.
Well,
I hope it wasn't decorated.
what if somebody mailed us a cake all the way from Australia? That just beat to shit.
It's like fragile. Well, they're gonna flip it over. Okay.
Okay. I feel like you pull that up, pull the lid up. It's got a little tabby. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
God, it smells pretty good.
I'm so excited.
Okay. Oh,
Bubble wrap
bubble wrap, you say?
from another
Okay,
country.
here is a letter.
Okay.
Oh,
We just got
to whom it may concern.
Oh, there's a lot of
Oh
letters.
my gosh.
It smells really. Is it pretty smelling?
It smells like chocolate.
Something smells
Holy shit.
pretty. Wait, give me that letter. I'll read that while you're going.
Okay, it's a long one.
I'm gonna read it.
Okay, I'm gonna read it later. Oh, Ovaltine.
More Ovaltine, please. I used to drink that shit when I was little.
It's a drink?
Ovaltine? Have you never heard of it?
No. I mean, I've heard that.
Well, I don't know what that is. That looks different. Ovaltine used to come in a
They're
big
chalk
canister.
malt treats.
Ooh.
They're Ovaltinis.
Let's try one. Open that shit up. What?
It's a Yowie Diddy.
Oh my god, I really want to read this, but also I want to see what's going on over here. Hang on. Okay.
Oh, Cheezels. Fucking love Cheezels.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
okay, okay,
This is
okay.
from M, by the way.
Yeah,
Hopefully
it's not
okay to
Emmy, though,
see.
right?
No,
Okay. It's another M.
a different M.
Thanks, M. I'm not supposed to put it in that drink, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Hope not.
Like how you asked and then you just put it right in your mouth. Right in your mouth. Ovaltinis. No artificial coloring. Oh, it does look like something that you would put in a drink. Like a tablet.
Mm-hmm. There's no
I really hope that's what you're supposed to do and we just pop that shit right in our mouth.
This is why Americans are fat.
There's no instructions.
Make every lunchbox fun. I mean, it's good. Crunchy.
I have chocolate malt treats.
Oh my god.
It tastes like the inside of a Whopper.
I want to eat all of these, but I don't think I can eat this much chocolate right now.
I'm sorry. I've never heard of you ever saying that.
What's
happening?
so fucking good. Okay.
Okay.
Have a Milky Bar.
Okay. I will. You be careful, Ovaltini.
You want to split it?
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay. There's a few.
Well, we're splitting all this shit, right?
Yeah. But I
What's
mean,
a Milky Bar?
I don't know.
Why did they say no artificial colors or flavors? It's chocolate. Do they put artificial colors in chocolate
I'm
normally?
assuming this one's going to be light. White.
You do? What?
That looks bomb.
What?
Oh,
Wait, you just
spin
like saying shit and you're not sharing what's going on in
We
there.
got some Vegemite.
Hey, you're right. Oh!
Have you finished your other one?
Okay. Hold up. It
See,
is
I
the
told you I thought it was going to be white.
Why is it the shape of a body?
I think it's the guy on the front. Isn't it a cow?
That is not a cow.
Oh
That is not a cow. That's like a farmer.
My mouth is watering.
That is not a cow.
Is it a cow?
Nope. It's just like a fucking dude with freckles.
Break me off his head.
I took his head. I'm sorry.
take
I
his
panicked.
body, it's
I
fine.
panicked. You want to know a secret?
Yeah?
I love white chocolate.
Did not think that's what you were going to say. Because you want to know a secret?
You hate it?
I've never really liked it.
Nobody
It's
does.
pretty good now as an adult.
Nobody does. As a kid, I used to always get 0 bars from the grocery store or from a gas station. Fucking love a 0 bar.
I think I like the no preservatives, no artificial flavors. Like, it tastes different. It hits different.
It is midnight, guys. Just so you know.
That's why I don't think I can eat all this chocolate right now.
Okay, let me see what's going on in that box.
Okay, hold on. I want to try these.
Okay, open them. You can do that. Give me a box.
No. Okay.
Fucking.
Lord.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, we got 2 Ovaltinis.
I know. Everything
Are there
will be
2
split.
of everything?
There's more than 2 of most things.
Holy shit. This is a lot of chocolate, girl. Em, you hooking it up.
Hell yeah.
We got some Vegemite for a Vegemite
Wow, I feel
sandwich.
like, what is this? Okay. Hold on now. Let me read.
I need to wear my Vegemite socks.
I think it's like a Pop-Tart.
It's like you ask for something and they listen and then you receive. It's a Pop-Tart?
I don't actually know that.
Okay,
It
let
looks
me
like a
some
Pop-Tart, though,
Ovaltine
doesn't
here.
it?
We got some Tim Tams. We opening these motherfuckers. I'm gonna you here, Tim Tam.
Tim Tam
Got
Slam.
desiccated coconut on it.
Hold up. Desiccated?
That's what it said.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
sad that I have to give up my Tim Tam for your Pop-Tart. What is it? It's like a shortcake.
I love Tim Tams.
I love shortcake. It's like raspberry or strawberry.
I think it's raspberry.
On a biscuit.
On a Tuesday. Raspberry flavored filling. Which contains sugar, apples, glucose from wheat.
How you gonna call it raspberry and then put apples in it?
Yeah, that's how you make raspberry flavors.
No.
I didn't know you were the expert on raspberry.
Well, I certainly wouldn't think it would have apples in it.
You wouldn't think.
I'm gonna have a bellyache going to bed.
I already do.
Should we have split these? Can't wait to get my hands on a Cecil. For Cecil, my Cecil. I'm eating a Tim Tam. You're right, all these candy bars? Okay, what do we got? Carmelo Koala. Isn't this like very similar to what B sent us? B or Emmy? Oh my god, these were great though. These caramel ones, holy fucking shit.
I think B sent us a ton of those Freddos.
And mint patties? Is that
Those
like a
look fun.
York?
That looks like a
peppermint?
big York, yeah.
Okay, it's like a giant York from Nestle.
I love Tim Tams.
Who makes Yorks? Look, I'm separating these right now.
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Ooh, what's Furry Friends?
Can you taste the coconut on this?
Not really. Furry Friends? I'll leave it to fucking Australia to be like, we're going to put a couple kangaroos and a porcupine.
Know what they don't have?
Bears. And a platypus. I'm going to plat your puss. Girl hooked it up with some chocolate.
Oh, shit.
What's in here?
Oh, shit.
What's a Yowie Ditty? Is it like a Wonder Ball?
Yeah, shake it. These are knots are tits.
They're really good, right? Do you remember the jingle for Wonder Ball?
Oh, I wonder, what's in a wonder ball?
Okay,
Oh.
I thought there was one more wonder. Who knows what surprises
The
you may
wonder
find
ball
inside? Oh. Oh. Clearly, we know two different commercials.
I didn't have cable. Mine's the budget version.
Oh my god. Oh, we got more sprinkles, aka Jimmy's, aka hundreds and thousands. How the fuck? Like, they don't just sell sprinkles in a bag like this here.
No.
It comes in like a salt shaker.
Which is what the other one was. It was like a salt shaker.
We shook it like a salt shaker. By the way, I put them on my kids' ice cream all the time. They ask for them, but they call them sprinkles. I'll have to teach them. And then my oldest kid goes, "It has the number 100 in it."
He's dumb. Oh, well, it does.
Idiot. I forgot my Tim Tams
I'm
here.
tired.
Me too.
Oh, my God.
I haven't had one of these since like
Last time?
we're spoiled. From what I read from M's note, her boyfriend got appendicitis. They were supposed to be in Hawaii, and he got appendicitis.
Oh, fuck, that blows.
I didn't read the rest of the note because I got really excited for snacks. So I'm going to read it here after we get off the air because otherwise it'd be really weird for me to just read all this. But I did read P.S. My boyfriend made it out of the hospital and is doing well. But it sounds like she missed her fucking vacation.
That sucks.
And instead she was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put together all my favorite snacks and I'm going to mail it to my besties. Because we're besties now.
First of all, thank you, bestie.
You need to like meet up with Matt.
Ah, right?
Matthew.
And Emmy.
And Emmy. Oh my God. If you guys met up, I'd be so jealous. Who wants a cheesel? You know what? This is going to sound really weird.
Uh-huh.
Having a Tim Tam and then a cheesel. I don't even know what's going on in my mouth right now, but it's orgasmic.
Mouth harmony.
We call it a Tim cheesel, a Tim Tam chisel, a Tim
cheese
jizzle,
tam.
a Tam jizzle.
I cheesed him. Cheese him.
I could eat these all day.
Yeah, I want those in my body.
I think you guys are now defined as feeders, just so you know. Okay, Erin has a bellyache. We're going to go.
I have a bellyache.
Thank you, Em, and her boyfriend.
Yeah, thank you, Em, and your boyfriend. I'm going to read your note in a little bit, but also I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad that you survived. I'm sorry that your body betrayed you like that. What a piece of shit.
You know what? Fuck appendixes.
You don't even need them.
Fuck them.
And they were like, now is good.
Right before your big trip?
You need that like you need unicorns in a tailpipe.
Not before a big trip. Anyway, bye, guys.
Bye.